Sweet. Cool. So I was going to Blue Moon. It's a good time Bill sent me. Before- Oh! Oh, that is awful! The world's most expensive bath bomb. Ugh. Gunner's Grun. Okay. Oh. Wow, it's just as far both ways, so. Right, let's be off. I don't know. Could be. It's like you need a priest. Good priests? Good priests? No. Priests. Good priests? No. Priests? I think so. Father Flint was a soldier before he turned to the cloth. He's in Brainor Village, last I heard. He's a character, probably preaching in the market. Peacetime isn't suiting him well. So a soldier turned priest. That would be a paladin then. Great. Call my helicopter and we'll be on our way. Gnome choppers, it's the only way to travel. It does sound really tinfoil hat, but I mean, I don't know much about like deep sea anything, but my assumption is that if they ran out of oxygen, then that would mean that there's no more breathable air, which means the air is either would it be more dense or less dense, thereby lowering the structural integrity of like the pressure, so it would be depressurized.
Oh. But it took this long to find.
Well, it's not as if it's a really easy jaunt out there.
True.
It is kind of the wreck of the Titanic. It takes a minute to get there. No, to assemble the people necessary and get them across the ocean to these spots.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah, right. Well, all lined up. Down. And somebody's first of all,
It doesn't matter. Continue.
but that's 9,000 pounds of fat. One time. First of all, question is, how long did it at least by the time they can want to have they waited out the clock for the oxygen to have ran out before their machines made it to the bottom of the ocean and found pieces of the wreckage. Because the Coast Guard didn't want to get involved with it because they have a machine that can monitor all noises throughout the ocean. And they, not the Coast Guard, but the people who were monitoring noises above it said they heard knocking every 30 minutes in a specific pattern. And now they're trying to say that that was just the wreckage of the Titanic and the threats of the water.
I mean,
Yeah.
is it international waters though?
Yeah. I mean,
So anything could be going on down there. If it is international waters, it could be, you know, something going on.
right. My question is though, because were they alive all this time sitting down there until it imploded, and then they just waited to tell everybody that they died instantly, so nobody's worried about it? Because they couldn't recover them. There was no recovering that.
I mean, it could very well be, but I'm no expert, so I don't really know one way or the other. I mean, I love a good conspiracy.
Me too.
Absolutely. I am down for conspiracy theories. Personally, I think it was a ghost leviathan.
I'm still sticking with the mouth.
Or a reaper. It's the red and white one that likes to hang around the big ship. The one that just pops up out of nowhere, and its whole goal is to fuck shit up and chew bubblegum. That's its entire thing, is the Reaper of Leviathan. Which is funny because once I got the prawn suit, I was killing ghosts. I killed 2 ghost leviathans. Took a while to kill them, but I did it. Fuck them. All this submarine talk makes me want to play Subnautica again. Do you think that's a little on the nose? To anybody who's wondering, spoiler alert.
I just like knowing that's Zelda related meaning of it.
Oh, God. Oh, I think I saw that. It's the freaking... No. No. Where he's sitting in a homemade... Or in a smushed together sub, and then it just goes in the water. Oh, okay.
When you just finished rebuilding Marine Village in Tears of the Kingdom, but we want a new tourist attraction.
Underwater tours? No, that's bad. Alright, let's build some walls. Oh my god, that's gonna be so much. Do I have magic notepaper?
Here's where the summary jokes are coming from. He was like, it's not that we don't have empathy. Yes, we do.
Right. Pause it. Oh no! What happened? Oh no! Our billionaires! They're broken!
Here we go.
The living conditions are being commodified to such an extreme level that they don't even know if they can live in the places that they grew up in. And all of this is happening at the hands of millionaires and billionaires that are taking too much from what they're not creating. Clearly that. We literally just went to the global pandemic and watched millionaires and billionaires on corporate earning calls brag about raising the prices of basic goods to record profits. When we but the truth is, people are not doing it. Large corporation CEOs and billionaires fight tooth and nail, lobbies after lawyer after politician to make sure that the minimum wage stays exactly where it is. As corporations grow exponentially in size based off the labor of the people that they refuse to pay a living wage, you are never going to find empathy out of those people.
No.
You see people.
But not only that, somebody in the comments was, U.S. eat the rich. The ocean, bet.
Bet.
Somebody else was like, we're matching the billionaires' energy.
Yeah.
I saw a comment that maybe our oxygen will trickle down.
I mean, I saw somebody was just saying it earlier. I'm pretty sure I was listening to the same one you were. It's like, I mean, we have plenty of oxygen up here. Maybe it'll trickle down. They'll have it.
Somebody put that one guy steps on, goes to a Blink 182 concert unbothered, but I'm supposed to sit here concerned? Literally, the steps on were the guys on that stuff.
No, and that's what bothers me about it, is that, like, I saw somebody talking about it, and I commented on the video, not that anybody cares about my opinion, but I'm like, look, the only reason why anybody is given two hoots and a shit about anything that's happening right now is that it's a bunch of rich people. If it would have been two rednecks who welded together two fucking bathtubs and dropped to the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico, no one would care. Also, they'd have been back by now.
Yeah. It's rednecks do it right.
Incidentally, rednecks would have done it right. I'm just saying. I don't know. It frustrates me that it's like people all of a sudden like taking this, this moral high ground of like, oh, you can't possibly this and that, and it's like they do not care about us at all.
Natural selection at its finest.
It is natural selection. Who the fuck after? I mean, come on. Like, Titanic exists. There are pictures. There are live screen video from when they finally found it and they're exploring it. Like, that is just, I don't know how else to describe it other than it's quite frankly one of the most ridiculous.
I think it's hilarious to me. It's so hilarious.
No, it is hilarious, but it's a shame at the same time because it's like we're being guilted into thinking that we should feel bad for the fact that a bunch of rich people got this crazy scheme, $250,000 a piece, to go down and look at a broken boat that you could look at on Google Images right now with the phone in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you decide that you want to go down, like, how would $1 million help some starving kids? How far would $1 million go? And it's supposed to be a day trip. If you're willing to spend $250,000 in a day to go look at something, how far would that money go, towards finding some of the missing children that are out there? How about funding some of these different programs that are like, how about school lunches? Orphanages, adoption agencies, quality of life, healthcare.
One of those people on there was a 19-year-old with his father. They decided to do that as a Father's Day present. All I'm thinking in my head is, worst Father's Day present from the history of Father's Day presents. It's just fucking stupid.
No, it is. It's stupid and sad because it's an absolutely ridiculous way to have someone lose their life over something so just comically avoidable.
If you want to see the fucking Titanic, pay that money to sit there with a controller on a boat.
Watch. Phone's open. Count. How long did that take me?
About 10 seconds.
Look at that. 10 seconds. Pictures of the Titanic underwater. Premium high-res photos. Boy, it sure is nice being able to look at these. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
I absolutely am. No, because it's like, the thing is that the only reason why anybody should care is because they're fucking rich. That's the only reason why. It's exactly what I was saying a minute ago. If it was a couple rednecks in a welded bathtub who dropped themselves in the Gulf of Mexico, no one would give a fuck. No one would care. They would be the laughing stock. How could anybody be so stupid? No, you need to have passion because that's a human life. How many human lives are ruined and destroyed every day because these billionaires are cutting corners and removing safety standards for their fun and their wealth? You don't earn your way to $1 billion. You lie, cheat, and steal your way to $1 billion. Every dollar that they have is a dollar out of the employees' pockets.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. You cannot. You might be able to earn your way to $1 million. That's a stretch. Couple million? Okay, maybe. $1 billion with a B?
I couldn't even spend that in my life.
No. $250,000 for a day trip.
Well, it was longer than a day.
Jesus Christ. You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. And it's pathetic. Because it's legitimately the same exact thing as the fucking, the look who has the bigger peen space race between Bezos and fucking Virgin Airlines guy.
Yeah. Bezos was on that. Suffering.
Even he's like, that's a little much.
Right, he probably prefers his own.
No, it's just like, I cannot feel bad for people dying in stupid ways. That is a dumb ways to die moment. That is, I put my snowblower on the roof to get the snow off my roof, and then my hands got stuck as I slipped, and I fell down and landed on a running snowblower.
I don't, it really, I feel heartless saying this, but at the same time, I really don't care. I don't feel sorry for the families at all either, though, because...
You know they had life insurance policies.
So...
I feel bad for the families. I feel bad for any loss of life that was unnecessary. But I do not feel the amount of shame that the media is trying to tell you that you should feel over it, because obviously it is not a sanctioned sub that was looked over by professionals. There was no QA. I mean, it's piloted by a controller.
Not even a 5-star controller.
Yes, like people... Cowfight King said, yes, like people leave their country and not trying to fix it and then don't make it to the EU. Right.
P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. That's where they're at. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I feel bad. I do. I genuinely feel
I do not feel bad.
only because loss of life is... It's... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's sad. It really is tragic because I mean... I played Subnautica. That shit's scurry.
That's 'cause you have a
Okay, but like, I also have this thing called common sense. And also, I have a poor person brain. There is no amount of money that I'm like, you know what I should do? I should get in a boat and see how far down I can get so I can tell other people that I was better than them.
technically.
That is like a rich person thing.
Well,
Let me build a space rocket so I can go to space. No. We're going to do Bezos even better. We're going to be the first people to go down and look at a boat underwater. That there's a whole movie about why that is a very bad idea. And it's also, fun fact, not the first time it's happened. It's sad.
there's also a theory that wasn't actually the Titanic that went down. It was its twin sister. They just
Oh,
made it
we're
over it. But anyways,
Not even their first, more like 400, 500. Yeah, right. And it's like, wasn't there a fucking guy who was like, man, my heart goes out to those people. I was one of the first people. You can hear about it on my podcast. Like, motherfucker. Like, this son of a bitch was advertising his podcast.
Wow.
You want to hear about this boat that this submarine that went missing? Yeah, check out my fucking
We'll
podcast.
explain it all here on this channel.
Oh my
Subscribe
god.
and follow.
Holy fuck. No, it's just like, it's hard. It is genuinely hard to have sympathy for. It's like, this could have easily been avoided.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, natural selection.
It is. Nah, the kid that was family, he's like, nah, I'm going to the party. Fuck yeah, man, I'm going to Blink-182. My dad would want me to go.
Yeah.
In honor of that kid's dad, where are you? And I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm going to hell, but it's going to be a good ride.
Most of us are just for that whole submarine shit.
No, I'm just saying, man, I've been dying. Like, the memes have been so fresh. Like, oh my god. Like, seriously, the fucking TikTok memes have been on point.
It's not just
Like, seeing some
they're all over Facebook too.
controller disconnected captain of the ship.
Oh, shit.
It's so fucked.
Oh my god.
I genuinely do.
The only reason I'm interested in it is because I've always been interested in the Titanic period, though. Like, it's fascinating to me that people are still trying to go down there and look at it, but we don't have to physically go down and look at it.
I know, right?
It's just a waste.
True story, they wanted to kill the Pakistan guy because he spoke out on the World Economic Forum. I'm not familiar with that.
Somebody was saying that it was the killer whales.
I mean, if you need any more idea of it's not a good idea for a rich person to be on the open ocean right now, it's the killer whales that are playing hockey with yachts. All right, like,
I'll just hear about your yachts extended warranty.
serves up. Like, it's funny, and it's funny to me in a tragic way because, like, I'm thinking about that if I was actually, like, in that situation, but then
put yourself in that
that's 100% though. I would completely not fucking do that.
preservation.
No, like, I have a hard time swimming when I can't see underneath me. You wouldn't catch me out there on that shit. Are you nuts? No. Like, it's fucking...
As somebody who has always loved to watch the Discover Channel and all those ocean documentaries,
Yeah, from the safety of your couch with a blanket and a bag of chips.
that's it.
100%.
100.
I'm gonna eat my snacks where it's warm, dry, and not full of Leviathan-class creatures. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it?
I'm gonna nope right back up.
I'm just saying, like, it was hard enough for me to get through Subnautica, and that's a fucking video game. Like, let me get in a boat. Like, I would have asked so many questions. Like, for this amount of money, I'm like, no, you guys go down first. I'll take the next ride. Let me make sure it's safe first.
They had to sign a waiver before they use it now.
Isn't that how the best stories start? Hold my beer.
Hold my beer and watch this.
Watch this drive. No, and legitimately, it would have popped within a second.
I don't know. Well, I mean, yes, you're right. It would pop within a second, but I think it sat down there for a while before it did.
I mean, I don't know. Like, weren't you saying that there was like every 30 minutes and it sounded like there was SOS or something happening?
Intervals of 30 minutes, there was an SOS knocking. Which I saw a whole video from an actual person who has been on a submarine and has witnessed that. He was like, we couldn't go down and save them, but we had to sit there and listen to, like, all these crew members knocking on their hull of their submarine, and then slowly over, like, the course of hours, it just, like, You hear 100 of them, and then it just slowly stops. He's like, there's nothing you can do once they hit bottom.
Now, it's fucking scary. And, like, I just cannot imagine why anybody with that kind of money, you could have done so much stuff.
You could have found the cure for cancer.
You could have bought a house and sold it the same day for the lulz.
For the lulz.
Like, literally, you could have shown up to, like, Ohio, and you could have just, like, bought a few acres and then just done shit, and then you're like, I'm gonna head out. Just bought some land, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna start growing, I don't know, like, weed. You know, like, you could have done so much.
It's gonna be a hemp business. You make so much money from that.
I mean, it's just wild to me, like, how much effort had to go into that whole thing, or lack thereof. I mean, yeah. And if you've done all, it would get boring. It absolutely would get boring. But I mean, at that point, you would probably have to sit and think, like, is my life worth it? I don't know.
One last ditch effort.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I got poor brain. It's probably just because I have, like, that sounds like it's okay. Or, like, you know, hey, let's do that. It's kind of fun. I mean, I've done some reckless crap, but, like, that is the most expensive ocean burial I think anybody has ever bought in their lives. The world's most... Yeah. Man, people are just brutal with that, though. The world's most expensive bath bomb. No, it is, because it's like... I don't care, rich or poor, if you're dumb and you do something stupid.
But you can get rid of it.
I don't know, they took care of themselves. I guess I'm just like, I sit and I think about it, and it's like... Titanic diamond costs more.
Heart of the ocean? Yeah. Yeah. Oh no.
I mean, it makes me sad. I'm more sad at the fact that now we have an answer, so we don't get any more fresh memes.
Well, no, I'm actually sad about... I really want them to bring up the wreckage and put it in a fucking museum just so we can be like, what not to do.
Yeah, they're gonna grab a ball of iron this big and set it on a stool and be like, fucking don't.
Just don't.
Would you like a naughty jawbreaker? Thunk, crack it open.
If you dare.
If you dare. Diner beware, you're in for a scare. I don't know, it's so wild. It's so wild that it's over with, because it's like, now there's finality to it. You're like, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the fucking memes about, like, the controller died and then, like, the co-pilot busts out the Dance Dance Revolution pad and he starts dancing around. It's like, holy shit. It's just been so good. I don't know if we all think like that. New ideas will never happen, like flying. I mean, yeah, but, you know, submarines already exist. Good ones, anyway. I think the most of the world military has proven that there are submarines that do in fact exist and work.
Yeah.
I mean, and not only that, but, like, there's drones and crap. Like, you could go about halfway down. I mean, right, though. but not to go that deep with people, yeah, but it's baffling to me that nobody on there was like asking the question of like, how come there's no real like safety experts that are on here and signing a waiver in case something goes wrong. Nothing says, yeah, it'll be fine, trust me, bro. Like signing a waiver that says if it goes wrong, you can't get me in trouble. It's just a piece of paper that says "Don't tell mom" on it. Like,
Don't tell mom.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like being able to advance technology to the point where you would be able to have subs that go that deep, because it would be so cool. Because legitimately, like, our oceans are unexplored. But that section of our ocean, where that boat is in particular, has in fact been explored with robots. And am I... Space travel is still like that after all this? Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, no.
So sad.
It's really crazy to me that like there's no rules and regulations for all that. Like there are, but like you can't stop people from doing it.
Whoops, wrong one.
From building their own little submersive.
Listen, you know the phrase is rules for thee, not for me.
Well, yes.
If you have enough money, you can weld 2 bathtubs together and drop yourself in the Gulf of Mexico, and no one's gonna bat an eye.
Yeah.
You know, it's perfectly fine if a rich person does it. And again, that's probably why they're the most concerned about it. Is like, shit, that was one of the people that pays for our campaigns. Yeah, we definitely need to figure this out.
Wait, it just... I wonder if it was sabotage, though. I wonder if the CEO...
Oh, shit. Here comes the tinfoil. Here comes the tinfoil.
I wonder if the CEO went down in that excursion specifically because he was maybe in heat. Like with...
He was in heat?
In a lot of heat.
In a lot of... If he was in heat...
Shut up.
Oh, I mean, after everybody started shitting on the sub, he'd definitely be hot.
In a lot of heat with his company. Potential. I haven't seen anything about that yet. I can't be sued if I'm dead.
I'm pretty sure I saw something earlier that said his wife was like the grandchild of a Titanic survivor.
Yes, she was the grandchild of the old couple. Great-grandchild of the old couple that decided they were not going to get in a life.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
So, and the fact that she wasn't even on site for that. Like, she was at home or doing whatever she was doing.
I don't know. Maybe she just showed up and she's like, skirt, skirt, skirt.
Fucking life insurance is looking real good.
Let me holler at you for a second, baby.
No.
Yeah, go make sure your controller's charged. Creeping, creeping, creeping. I'm gonna loosen a couple lug nuts on here. I'm gonna be sitting real pretty.
Yeah.
Have fun. Pat Pat told me that was a bad idea. Have fun with that shit.
Me and the pool boy, I don't want my kid.
To Nevada. In the middle of the desert. As far away from the ocean as possible. Holy shit. Oh my god. That is fucking wild. And salute. Now what the hell are we going to talk about for the next week? That's the most interesting shit that's happened since Harambe.
I know, right? Something else will happen in like another day or two to cover all this crap up.
I mean, you know...
Oh yeah, there was a leak on there and they didn't patch it up well enough, and the moment we lost cops and when it happened, I'm like, you'd have heard it. If you guys were in communication with them right before it happened, you'd have heard it. Not like on the surface, but with whatever you were streaming.
Right.
something went wrong. They couldn't deploy the emergency lift shit. And they sat on the bottom for like 2 days or 3 days straight. And then when they finally ran out of the oxygen, it just went. And then they were like, oh no! Our sub! It's broken!
Oh no! Oh no! Our vessel! It's broken! I think the proud moment I have presently is the fact that it is just such a... It is so awesome to me how no one gives a fuck. Like, no one cares. Like, we care because it's interesting and it's like whatever's, you know, the hot topic of the day, but like nobody is losing sleep over it, and nobody was.
You know why?
Hmm.
Because it's some stupid shit that the rich from our country do for themselves. It wasn't anything about war. It wasn't anything about giving food to people. No, it was just some stupid mistake a couple of people made.
Yep. Yeah, it was just entirely some bullshit.
It wasn't about rights. It wasn't about
Nope.
child labor. It wasn't about politics. Nope. We're just gonna go down, look at a boat. Be stupid. Lose our lives. We'll go down in history.
Oh, you went down in history, all right.
Main part of it.
Hello. We're just having a fun little back and forth because we just found out that they found debris from the boat. Like the bathtub that was welded together that the rich people went down in. Like, yeah, they found some parts of it, I guess. So according to that, I guess it's over. We've had a good run.
Helicopter tours is all skating. Look yours now. This is what it looks like.
All the fresh memes.
Oh, the backyard.
Is it? Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Didn't realize that this was going to be such a pain in the ass. I just wanted to get another shard for my gold cape. I only got 2, but you know, it is what it is. Volcano tours. I don't know. I just showed back up, or not showed back up. I just like updated the game, and I haven't played it in about a year because like I go on spurts where like I'll play it for, I don't know, a couple weeks to a month, and then I just stop playing it for a year, and then I saw that this was like one of the goals. One of the things you can make, and I'm just like, I guess while I'm trying to like get my bearings in the game again, I'll just work on that. Oh, I lost my bird, fell away. Oh well, I get it figured out later. I don't know. It looks like it's got some buffs and stuff to it. It's something to work towards. Because I've got a few skills. The Croesus boss? I think the only boss I've actually attempted was the spider, and I got my shit rocked. So I don't really know how to do bosses. I don't think I've ever managed to kill one. I think I fought the spider twice, and it was just like on the training thing of it, and it didn't work out too well. A skilling boss? And you can do it with a big group. Now, is it something you have to queue for? Or is it like a duration or parts throughout the day? $100K to $1 billion plus? So is that like free for all grabs that just it when it dies? Oh, you can start and join when you want. Huh. Yeah, there's so much to this game. Like I'm still playing it like it's 2007. I've not figured a lot of it out. I just kind of run around and do whatever skills I can figure out. But you have to know the attacks of the boss. Your skills are your health. Huh. So is it's not combat skills, it's just like your gathering and crafting? No combat. Did you
Sorry, I'm still
did you just say billionaire soup?
on my For You pages right now. It's nothing
Ooh.
but the sub, and I'm like, okay, cool, let's move on.
You attack with skilling.
I should have upgraded to a Wii remote.
It's got motion controls.
We're gonna need Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
All right. So where would I find that then? The Croesus. Croesus? Croesus?
Right, okay. $200K to see the rusty skeleton of the Titanic. I paid like $40 for Tennessee and got to test my skills on holding on while it was on its Oh.
If you don't know the boss, probably you will die fast, but you can't lose items. I like that. I mean, I got the returner thing anyway, so I think it's like I got free deaths right now. Oh, and I just saw you followed. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. I think like the 2 or 3 main goals that I had was I want like before the smithing rework, I was like I just want to make rune bars and that's what I want to do. So then I went full bar into that. Smithing rework happened and then I'm like, crap, I need a new goal. All right, I'm going to try and get into Prif. No, that's all I have on me right now. I think I've got like I don't know, like 20 something mil. I don't know. I had one of my clanmates do me a real solid because I just returned and then they just gave me 20 mil because of reasons, I guess. And I have no idea what to do. I mean, yeah, and I'm like, I told them like I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this, and they're like, that's the beauty of it. Just go and figure something out. It'll buy you a lot of bones anyway. I'm like, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. That'll keep me going for a while. All right. Well, let me finish this wall and then I'll start looking. Because as it turns out, there's only like 3 days left for this. So I'd kind of like to
Oh, jeez.
combat and skilling buffs. I don't know. It's because I'm pretty sure you can trade the cape too. I think it'd just be nice to have because of reasons.
So this has kind of got my head.
Again?
People,
They keep updating this game so freaking quick. Go ahead.
people are insisting it's the year 2023, but everyone is obsessed with the Titanic. Free Willy and marine life are trending topics. Blink 182 is touring. Indiana Jones is in theaters. Star Trek is on TV. Claw clips and baggy jeans are in style, and Sony is selling a new version of the Walkman.
I don't know.
I really think it's that particle accelerator being turned on.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just fired that thing up again and Harambe's spirit aligned it like Tony Stark and Iron Man. Just and just put us right back on the right timeline. I am inevitable. I am Harambe. I mean, I gotta say, like, in terms of a quest, protein logs and super restore. With super restore, you can heal your skills back up. Yeah. Freedom, yeah, that's the one. I mean, this is pretty fun, right? I mean, not as fun as it can be, but like I like the idea that I'm actively like I'm doing this quest, but I'm making this fort look like not a dump. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. I'm going to grab North Wall Section 1, 4, 8, 12, 13. There. Now I can put these away. So you said... If I can do the boss at level 3 in skills with around 20, then you can do the boss too. Okay, I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. That's the best part about this game, is that you don't really need to know what you're doing to have a good time. You said super restore? I don't think I got any of them right now. All right. Well, let's go find it. How many would you say? Oh, that's not bad. Just take some. All right, I'll hopefully I can get a few. I think 8 should be fine for right now. Somebody an egg? Just don't die too much. Whoa, I can't really make any promises there, pal. Can you bring familiars in there? So I got a terror bird. It's not perfect, but pet's not working really. Okay. I made 10 mil in 15 minutes with luck. I mean, I like money. All right, so if you have skilling gear, you can use that. What kind of skilling gear do I got? I don't think I got very much of that. So some gear of that, maybe. Okay. Oh, that should be fine. I just grab my crafting and blacksmithing stuff. It's not a big deal. That is one thing I have had the worst luck on. Anytime I got keys on here, and then it's like they have all the skilling outfits that are up for grabs. Man, I ain't got squat. Like, this game is tight with its giving away of those skilling outfits for me. Anytime I saw somebody walking around in the full smithing outfit, it always made me sad because I was like, I just wanted to be able to have those. Protein logs? Or some other logs. Hang on, I think I'm lagging here. There we go. Or the server's too busy to handle your request. Okay. Just give me a moment. There we go. No, I don't think I have any. I've got a protein trap. Thing was is that I did have a protein pack earlier, but oh no, I got hide. Is 50 enough? I think it should be fine. Maybe. Oh, there's my note paper. I was wondering where it went. Let's see. Protein power up? What's nope, no keys, none of that. I got 50 hide. I could probably uh, 48. There. I got 32 logs. All right. Top worlds. Oh, right. They have different worlds based on what everyone's doing. Gotcha. Snap, it's Mario. Oh, shit. It him. All right. I got 32 logs. Is that good? Oh, it's near the fort. Okay. You know, I've had plenty of people saying, that they're starting a drop party. Now let's go to Varrock Castle. And they're like, okay, so you're gonna have to trust me with. It's the trust game. I'm in danger. I mean, I don't know. It kind of feels that way. Uh-oh, I lost you. Wait, there you are. Found you. Alright, cool. You have a freaking god sword on a level 3? Oh, no, 93. I thought you were level 3. I was gonna be like, how the hell did you manage that? I know, right? Like, the sun's starting to go down. It's starting to cool off a bit.
Yeah, but I'm still dying.
Yeah. While you are free to enter this dungeon, we encourage you to complete the City of Siniston quests, which tells the story of how this dungeon came to be and its rewards. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, and don't remind me. Oh, I'm sure this is ominous. I don't know, man. This really feels like I'm walking into a trap. There's corpses everywhere. Ooh, ladies. I don't know, man. The blood stain on the floor looks kind of like a trap. General Khazad. This is the boss's era.
I was there in the year of the Croesus, the year the Finders killed 50,000 people, and the 10th Legion were annihilated.
Were they?
It was the Second Age, not long after the end of the Carillion campaign. An expedition returned from the unquiet ocean with a very unusual species of fungus.
Fungus.
Fools thought they could turn it into a weapon. A botanical plague they could unleash on the enemies of the Empire. They called it Croesus. Its spores infested the bodies of the dead, spreading and growing. They fed it slaves, tested it, burned away weakness, forced it to evolve. They did their jobs far too well. After one serious breach, they were ordered to cease their work. They didn't. Inevitably, Croesus broke free into the city again, choking the streets with its putrescent growth.
Putrescent. That is a fun word.
And guards alike were powerless, and their bodies only served to fuel its flourishing.
I'm gonna steal this for my D&D campaign. Are you kidding me? Like, my players are gonna hate this.
That is a good word.
I don't know. I mean, the plot of this, I am stealing this. Oh my god, that is awesome.
We raised miles of city to contain it. The Legion will almost complete.
Don't worry. It'll be far enough in the future where you don't even know about it.
In the end, Lord
Are you looking at photos of crushed submarine?
Personally, he quarantined this whole district,
We'll see
since
a
he
water
buried
balloon.
it beneath the earth. I thought
Water
the
balloons.
Croesus were destroyed. They assure me they were destroyed. They say that of all the elder gods, Big holds intelligent life in the greatest contempt. She must have found Croesus beneath the graveyard and revived it. Even now, it feeds on the ancient dead. It's already massacred every defender on this front. If we don't drive it back, it will tear the cathedral to pieces.
I mean, it is kind of interesting because, like, I don't know. I never really understood what the story of RuneScape was to begin with, even like way back, like when I started playing it 19 freaking years ago. Like, I started playing RuneScape when it was still like the 2D sprites and the 3D world, and then they did RuneScape 2. And I still have no idea what the hell's going on half the time. All I knew is that Saradomin and Zamorak were blue and red. But like this is really cool. Oh. So you can like mine them and stuff. Oh, there's people over there. Are they training Hunter or something? Huh. Uh, okay. MR. With a Z.
Perhaps we can stop Croesus before it grows too strong. First, remove the fungus from the fallen pieces at far reaches of the graveyard. Then, take what you gather there and restore the statue so the heroes commemorated nearby. This will rekindle their spirits for an instant, and weaken Croesus so it may be attacked directly.
Ooh, creepy.
Rekindle Santa spirit.
Okay, so you're just clicking to get out of the way of stuff and repairing stuff.
Awaken the prodigious woodcrafter.
Don't run in the open field you see there. If a purple thing falls on you, do freedom. If stuck, click under you. That's the fire making thing. And dodge everything you see. And skill and put things on the little table there. Then other people will do the work for you. Okay.
Tiger will answer our call.
So do you just LOS the boss then? Don't pray on the altars, only restore if possible. Okay.
The fungus will soon return to the Dagonoth. Process is hungry. Attack its core.
If it hits 100%, you lose. So is this basically like, as long as I follow somebody else and do what they're doing, we'll be okay?
The statue is restored. Awaken a family.
So is it like just one skill at a time that gets drained, or is it like it drains all of your skills until you're useless? And then you die. More skills get drained. So it essentially just like grabs one skill at a time and lowers it until it hits 0, and then it goes on to the next one? Or is it every time you get hit, there's a different like skill that's going to go down? But if all your skills get drained, you're dead. Oh, if it hits 0, you die. It doesn't matter what skill it is. Just as long as it's a skill that hits 0, then you die. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so... cut timber fungus? At 15 seconds you dodge, so just... Okay.
Wedding talks are now a thing.
I'm in.
It's literally a white cross with like green all over it.
We have like 5 people. Is that bad? So should we leave and get into a different lobby then? I'm not hanging out in there. Fun, fun. That's a spooky pirate. Some lobbies are private. Well, I mean, it could be that there are people griefing too. So I understand why they'd make it private. Chilling. Well, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go smack some of these things. See what happens. Oh, 92. Oh, I'm 87. Oh. Well, can't do anything about those. I'm one level away. Wow, this is a little bit higher than my pay grade down here. Hmm. Yeah, I can't gather none of those. Oh well. I'll just chillax. I think we're unlucky you have to do something else. I mean, it's fine. I appreciate you letting me know that this exists. I mean, it'll definitely be worth a shot later on. I mean, I'm pretty sure that dude was wearing Crocs. Um, so I've still got a couple days to be able to get that shard. So it's no big deal. I just need to remember where exactly it is that I am. Seniston. Oh, okay, that's where it is. All right. All right. Thanks for the follow. You have a good night. I appreciate the help. That's what I mean, though. Like, this game, it constantly surprises me. All right. It's so creepy. Whoa. Okay. There we we go. And now... I head back north and continue building my wall. It's funny. I was playing 7 Days to Die just the other day, and that's exactly what I was doing. Just building walls against zombies.
What?
I'm talking to myself, but I looked over and saw that you're looking kind of cute, so I'm like, I'm going to stare at her until she notices.
I'm just trying not to melt into a puddle on the floor.
Oh, is it that bad? Well, why are you covered up?
Because that fell down.
It fell down or you pulled it down? Because I watched you do both.
Because
Ha. Well, we've only got maybe another half hour until the sun is completely down. Well, to the point where it cools off. Because there's at least a breeze going. Right. I think I just selected the wrong one. Don't you love hearing vehicles drive down the road that sound like they're ran by farts?
especially drip, you know.
No, you can't go with them.
Dang.
That mansion was such a fun quest. There we go. Well, at the very least, there's a limestone quarry that's nearby, so that doesn't take very long. How many more of these I'm going to need to do before? Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to need to get all the walls built up first. That's what it looks like anyway. Oh, how cool is that? The treasure hunter key. Oh, okay. It's flipping bats. I love Halloween. Hmm. Heat could break at any time, though. That'd be nice.
But
I said this heat could break, though, at any time. That'd be nice.
I'm gonna go to the blanket to watch something happen.
Pretty sure a crow just flew off with another blue jay baby. The blue jays made their nest in the neighbor's tree over there. And that's what they're screaming at right now, is that there's a crow flying around, and I'm pretty sure it flew in and grabbed the baby, grabbed the chick earlier. Flew off with it, and it just came back, and that's why you can hear them screeching, which is also why the blue jays have been dive bombing every single time there's a squirrel in the tree. Because they have a nest. So mom and dad have been over there.
Don't put your nest there next time.
Nobody ever said they had brains. They got bird brains. They're not smart. Oh. I'm going to exit to lobby for a minute because I need to stand up and move around because I am sweating my butt off. So I will be back in a few minutes. All right. Okay. Let's get cracking on this wall. No, the funny part is that I'm sitting here like doing this, and I think it's really interesting that like they gave everyone the option of like working on this, but it's like actually repairing everything that's going on. Like it's I love the fact that as I'm going through. Oh, hang on, I need to pull this down a bit. There we go. I love the fact that as I'm going through, like, trying to get this game figured out and getting my bearings in it, like, how much actual love goes into the building of it. Not to mention the fact that there's, you know, they're still continuously updating old school RuneScape. All right, my camera. There we go. Got old school that's getting built constantly, being updated. Then they're working on this as well. Come walking over here in the future, and it's like, hey, I built that. Still not sure what the heck the whole penguins are all about. At least they let you spy on the penguins now. You used to just see them all the time, and it's like, there's no reason to do that unless you start with the quest. Oh, it gives you more experience the more that you do it. That's cool. Sweet. Feels a bit more like a fort now. You know, I should probably be on a more populated world. Okay. Alright. Give me my pack. Alright, so I got it. Then where is it? Okay, never mind then. Oh, you know what? Before I forget. Need to make sure I do my daily things. Alright, apparently I needed to deal with some Pokemon Go stuff. Oof. Not winning this one. almost there. Just wanted to spin a couple Pokestops and do like maybe a catch or something, and then it's like, oh, Team Rocket. Like, alright, fine. Let's have ourselves a fight. Hey, built the wall. Come on, come on. Hey! Finally. No! That's right. You have been beaten. You have been stopped. This is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I mean, granted, RuneScape is a pretty AFK game, but still. Need to find a Murkrow in the daytime, and then there's 2 more. Alright, let's cut some stones. That's a cool pose. Oh, I like the beard. Looks like a broom. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. Fish. This is really cool. I mean, as silly as it is, like building up the walls and stuff, it's like it's really neat. It's like they had a really good idea with this, and if this is like the quest to start with, like it's just turning this into a little, I guess what they call it, a duchy. I think that's really cool because I think the last time they did anything like that was, at least to my knowledge, was the Fremnik Isles. Because you get to be, I guess, the king of Miscellanea, or the queen of Miscellanea, but I've never gotten that far. Kind of the same thing with player housing. Like Shark's Jaw. I mean, I suppose it's a little bit easier for you to like get an idea of what's happening or like really be able to max out or work on a skill when it's like the newest skill, so everybody's working on it at the same time. Well, I don't know what that is, but that don't look good. I'm kind of excited to see what it's going to look like when I'm all done with it. Sweet. Oh, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So I need 30 more of those. So I might as well. Might as well just start making the round trips right now for the limestone. 'Cause I'm gonna need it. Man, building these walls suck. But I am just the crazy adventurer to do it. They weren't kidding in the quest log when I said this is going to take a long time. They were right. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 of these makes 1 of those bricks. $10. I'm glad I at least got a bird. It'd be a lot nicer if I had a pack yak. But it would take a good bit of time to level that up. But that's kind of the thing. Like, it's a lot of the endgame stuff I've noticed is stuff that would be really awesome in the early levels, but like that's kind of the bonus of like reaching the endgame is you have those extra features and things like. A lot of the game's economy is dictated on the fact that you've only got 28 bag slots. So I think they were, I remember seeing something at some point in time where JGX were talking about that, and they said if they were to increase the bags just by 2 more slots to make you have an even 30 slots, the economy would crash within a day. Just from how easy it would be to get items. Like, that extra 2 items would just destroy the economy in the game. Because, like, they do have quality of life things like the magic note paper, which allows you to turn things into stackable things, but you have to get the magic note paper, and you either get it from a drop, or you get it from the what is it, the treasure hunter thing? But still, I completely see that. I'm surprised they don't have an animation with this. Ooh, that is a really good point. JGX say that, yet shaft 45% of the lower level players with money making, or making money, because only if you're the top 2% of PVMers and can sit in camp ED4 or HM Carapac for 12 hours a day, it's near impossible to make money. I mean, I will absolutely give you that. I don't know what those words mean, but I am fairly sure they have to do with bosses. Because I have attempted whatever the spider is twice, and I had a very bad time with both times I tried it. But I honestly, the most amount of money, and now mind you, this, 1.2 billion drops. Yeah. Are those the ones that usually like it shows the like the banner that's like so and so got a whatever drop? Like it shows it on the screen or in your chat box, like the big announcement. Okay, all right, I got you. Like the funny part is before the smithing rework, my goal was to hit a high enough level with mining and smithing so that way I could get rune bars. Before I was able to smelt rune bars, the most money I ever, and I mean ever, had at one point in time was roughly 350k. And that was like, that was way back. Yeah, the smithing side of it blows, but I absolutely enjoy the whole upgrading your gear. It takes forever. Like, long live the ore boxes. I am totally down for ore boxes, but all the mining sites are dead now. But anyways, yeah, I never had any more than about 30k or 350k at any given time, and that was because I spent the better part of summer vacation when I was younger mining coal just north of Varric in the wilderness. Because I'm like, I got a pickaxe and coal. If I die, I get to keep my pickaxe. I got nowhere getting one level. I know, it's tough. I mean, it technically you do... Whoops. You do get more experience now, but you have to actively click it. Which, I'm not really a fan. I kind of liked being able to just, like, slightly AFK smithing and be able to, like, listen to creepypastas or, you know, spooky stories and the like. I really enjoyed that. But, like, you can't really... I mean, you can now, but there's a lot more busy work involved. There's not as much hands-off. It is a full-time job now, but I like it only for the fact that it actually feels like you're smithing. Because most other games that you play that have to do with smithing, it's just like, you know, like how smithing was, just whoosh, 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 it's done. Like, yeah, you can still kind of do that now, but it's not quite the same. But legitimately, the moment that I was able to get high enough smithing for rune, I was flat broke. I mean, flat broke. I didn't even have feathers to sell. I had nothing. Every last point that I had for any prismatic lamps or whatever, they all went into smithing. Every freaking week for my clan, I would cap on the smithing and mining rocks. Every week. I was the first person there and the last to leave. Every damn week. That is where my life went. And then the moment that I hit my goal, the very moment that I hit my goal smithing, I was able to take and I flipped. I think I had enough I scraped together enough. Hey, how's it going? I scraped enough together to buy a single runite ore. And I flipped that same 10k like 5 or 6 times before I had enough to be able to buy 2 runite ore. And then that 2 became 4, and the 4 became 8. And within probably 2 days worth of like AFKing that, I was able to I made my first million. And that was within like 2 or 3 days of reaching rune bar smithing. Like, glory be. Remember the portable smelter? Oh, let me smelt a rune bar and it gives you 2? Bruh. Like, bruh. Like, that felt good as hell. Swore I'd never do smithing and mining again once I got, Slowly realized. And I want to cry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, I get the appeal of Iron Man, but I don't know how the fuck people do that, man. This game's hard enough. Like, if you want to just, like, pull nails out with your teeth, like, you can just play OSRS, like, and do an Iron Man on there. Like, this shit's hard. Hardcore Iron Man clan? It's just like sending vibes. You can't go and help each other out. You can just be like, woo, go team. I mean, I totally get it though, because it's like when they first announced that, I'm like, that's pretty prestigious. But I'm like, nah, only the crazy people will do that. Oh, you can? That's really freaking cool though. I mean, it's funny. Not meaning to advertise. No, you're good. I don't really care. Don't bother me none. The thing is that, like, there's not really a whole lot you can group up together for besides bosses, hanging out, and dungeoneering, and really, who wants to dungeoneer? Irons can do everything with mains now apart from doing dungeoneering floors together. Well, that's cool, but the Iron Men still can't trade with each other. Like, you have to get all of your own stuff, right? Because I could have sworn that, like, they had blocked that off to the point where, like, you legitimately couldn't do squat. And some cosmetic tokens. Well, I mean... Well, wait, the tradable bonds you can't put on the Grand Exchange, though. Well, wait, you can't use the Grand Exchange as an Iron Man. What am I thinking? Oh, I need to slurp. Where's my potions? Slurp. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it. I legitimately was actually... I played this... I was actually laying in bed last freaking night, and I was sitting on my phone, not very big, and I was like, oh yeah, right, you could play RuneScape on your phone now. Well, let's see how that works. RuneScape 3 runs on this phone very nicely. The UI is garbage. The UI is absolutely garbage on the phone. If you want to play like RuneScape 3, I recommend doing it on a tablet because you can see it a lot better. But OSRS plays just fine. Like, it works exactly as you think it would. I was honestly streaming this over on YouTube earlier today for, like, I don't know, a few hours, and then I was just like, you know what? I've had enough of YouTube. And I just loaded up. I spent probably like an hour or two just like looking up different things for Kit because I've been hearing a lot about it. And I had been streaming on Twitch too, but it's like, what's the point? You know, like there's no way. Okay, first of all, I'm not a hot booby girl in a hot tub. It's never gonna happen for me. I'm a big boy. It's not gonna happen. UI for RS3 original phone beta. Yeah, it was really good. Now they got all these little freaking the combat buttons and stuff. It's like I'm already not a fan of the combat rework. I'm really not a big fan of it, but it's like, you can literally like wiki Revolution or whatever and just like, what's the best loadouts for whatever? Let somebody else do all the busy work and then we can just click, you know? Because I don't want to walk around looking like a guy with a broom up his ass playing Legacy mode. Like, that's not why I'm playing RuneScape 3. If I want Legacy mode, I'll play OSRS. 100%. Just, somebody already did the math. Guaranteed somebody who is way smarter and has more time and has less facial hair on the front of their face has absolutely figured out the most optimal path to absolutely massacre a spider. Went ahead mining the limestone. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it doesn't really matter now because I think I've only got one more inventory to go before I'm like done with the initial wall, but I appreciate it. I got like 300 more. Yeah, I have no problem. Actually had a guy in here earlier who told me about some sort of skilling boss that's in Saniston, I think is the name of it. Or I don't know. Once you struggle, listen, I've been playing this game like it's 2007, since 2007. I have no idea what I'm doing. I click buttons and serotonin. Yeah. He actually, like, he's like, join me on this world if you feel comfortable about it. It's no problem. Like, sure. You know, like, I don't know squat. I don't really talk to anybody. I just kind of, you know, play the game and do whatever. And I go walking in there, I'm like, this place is legit, man. Like, it looks freaking cool. It's all zombies and... You could buy limestone from him? I've been doing this for hours. He said he didn't have anything. You know what, Bill? Get bent. It looks better on me. Can you believe this, Philip? You've been carrying my limestone for me this whole freaking time, and this dude's been sitting over on a stack of it? Anyway, yeah, Croesus. Croesus was awesome. I got to walk down into the room, and then everybody stopped doing it, so I just got to stare at a dead boss. And there was no groups going for it, so I'm like, you know, whatever. Because, like I said, I logged in for the first time last night, and my clan knows me. I've been in it for 6 years, and I play for about a month at a time every year, give or take. And then I just, like, I end up logging off, and they're like, oh, well, there he goes. But they always, well, I appreciate it. But they fully are aware of my shenanigans. But when I log back in, it's like, returner bonus and this and that. And you can earn shards towards this golden cape. And I'm like, I mean, it's shiny. So let's start doing that. So I made my the Jagex account thing, so I got 2 shards, and I've got like 3 days left. I know it looks cool, and the thing that really got me on it was the fact that it's like coming soon, logout timer extension.
Probably look better at the end of the red.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to settle down. This isn't Wendy's. Sir, this isn't Wendy's. It gives you a perk that when you mine ores or cut trees, essentially... It auto-banks? Bro, I have to have it now. The only time you get that is if you whack the fuck out of an evil tree and a gnome's like, oh, I like your spirit, laddie. I'm gonna put logs in your bank for you. Nah! And that's like, what, at once whenever you find one? Bruh, I could have used that a while ago. How many more? Once you build the cape, you get 28 days of the perk. Oh, that's really cool. But the cape is permanent, right? Like... Because I'll be pretty mad if you only get the cape for a little while. Alright, good. So I think I need 30 more of these walls. It's really cool though, like the way that you you go and get the stuff, and it's time consuming, but it's RuneScape, so what the hell can you do? But, you know, like, it's really cool. Like, as you're building it, it actually shows the walls getting put up. Like, it's nice. I like to see that they're... It seems like with the same way that they, yeah, time-consuming. The same way that they do, like, the mining or whatever with, like, the rocks when they're bubbling. 32,000 gems in the past 5 days to get 80 crafting on my Iron Man. Listen, I like this game. I don't like it that much. I don't like it that much, man. Like, that's enough. Like, that's where I draw the line. I'm 34. I can't handle that anymore. Like, my days of standing in Varrock selling 2K coal, PCT. 2K coal, wave, fishies, selling coal. 20 goals a month game session. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. It's like, it is, but it kind of, it wears on me after a bit, because I'm just like, oh, what else is there to do? But it's a good month. See you next month. Yeah, but, well, it's actually next year. That's how it works. Like, I put in a month, and then I get, my ADD kicks in, and then it's just like, oh, well, it's time for me to head out. It's been real, gents. I'll see you next year. I mean, I don't think I'm high enough of a level to really do. She could take a year break. I mean, you can just shut it off. It's that easy. Unplug your touch grass. No, I'm actually right now I'm playing hooky from Tears of the Kingdom because, like, work from home 5 days a week, so the temptation to AFK while I work is disgusting. I mean, listen. As long as you get your work done, and even then you could just be like, I feel sick. Sorry. Feeling a little icky. I don't know. I'm not going to say nothing. My philosophy is to always find the laziest person in the room to give the hardest job, because they will find a way to make it efficient and quick. Hands down. Don't wait till the last minute to write this paper. Why? If I wait till the last minute, it only takes 5 minutes. Make 3 pots of coffee. That book you're supposed to read? Nah, you don't need to read it. Make a couple pots of coffee. Turn on Minecraft on creative mode. And just audiobook. Oh no. Whoops. Oh god. That is probably more. I hope you had an appropriate name at the very least, and it's not like Turd Sniffer or something. 'Cause I know some people get really creative with their names. Like, care to explain yourself? Gains? Oh, well then, you know, that should really just show off your dedication. We're like, okay, boss, but hear me out. Look at my bank, though. You don't want to fire me. Look at this. I've got like 30 mil in the bank on an Iron Man. That's good shit. Yep. That's right. I mean, what else do you need? What else do you need in that scenario? Nothing. You got it. You won. You can't fire me. I quit. You can't quit. You're fired. can't fire me. I'm your wife. Oh, hey, honey. How was work? Woohoo! I'm here to stay. I'm your problem now. Sweet. I feel like I'm playing 7 Days to Die. There's zombies all around, but these are some very impressive walls. Compared to what I build on there, this is awesome. And they were not kidding when they said that this quest was a long one. I'm hoping it'll be done rather quickly, because I would like to move on with my life. Well, yeah, because I need to do like 3 of them. There's like 3 quests over here that I'll have to do with this freaking fort. Wait a minute. That's my clan member. I don't think we've ever talked, but they're orange. You can use note paper on the limestone. What would it saved me a couple minutes earlier? I don't know. I probably wouldn't have used it anyway had I have known that, because I am cheap. I am extremely cheap. And like the last time I checked, the note paper was like, I don't know, I think it was 10k each. That was a while ago, so I'm not 100% sure on how much that crap is anymore. But I'd rather save those from when I'm out actually fighting. Bloodshed in the wilderness encouraged a powerful evil tree. Sprout soon. Well, fine. Let him have the tree. I'm good. Oh, my agility went up, and I didn't even notice it. Slayer Tower Plank Crossing. Cool. Oh, I still need to turn in all those last wills, too. Oh, almost got 4,000. What were the quests? Murder on the border and unwelcome guests. So, let's see. Oh, neat. Okay, so that one should be a lot shorter. It's murder on the border and unwelcome guests. Well, I'm definitely gonna need a lot of bricks. Hooray! Where are you going, dude? Not 10, 15. So I just need 2 more bricks. Nice and pretty. I mean, it definitely feels safer. Big gaping holes in the back, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's what this game needs, is a fast forward button like The Sims. And just watch the whole economy burn within 20 minutes. 15 bots run out to the magic tree. It's gone. Oh my god, can you imagine? I cannot believe that, like, that dude, Bill, never said anything about being able to buy stuff from him. Not that I saw. I cannot believe that. You can just go and buy crap from him this whole time? Is that a bird? Really feels like it's gonna rain. I mean, we could use it. Listen, it's been hot, but I'm not complaining because it has not been humid. And they say Rome wasn't built in a day. No, but it was built brick by brick. Come on, man. Build faster. I want to get to the exciting stuff. Been smacking the same scaffolding for like 5 minutes now. Come on. Aren't I supposed to have a chance of earning... a chance to receive the shard? I don't like that. I wish they gave you, like, better odds. Because that feels like I don't really have control over that. It's kind of like the skilling pets. Woohoo! Is that supposed to be floating? think that's supposed to be floating. Two more to go. Oh. That'll probably help. If I go and hit the right one. Seriously? Okay. So you can't reach that. Cool. Guess I'll just keep working on that. Yeah, trust me, I'd love to go over to this other section and be optimal, but, you know, I can't, fucking reach it. I will say, it's very kind of the zombies to stay out, because I see them wandering just over there. They're over there, like, on the other side of the wall, and there's just a huge gaping hole. No door, just a nice, neat path. Like, they don't even care. It was kind of neat, though, first walking in here, and then there's just a bunch of zombies you gotta get rid of. That was really cool. It felt very different. Then again, I'm not really surprised. Like, this game, it doesn't have, well, I mean, it has a lot of quests, but, like, they are full-on endeavors. And that's what I appreciate about it so much. Because, like, if you do happen to, like, actually put the effort towards getting a quest done or doing it, it's always worth it. Because it's got really clever writing. The puzzles are pretty difficult to get. And even though it, like, kind of shows you how to do it, I mean, for crying out loud, I still had a great time when I was younger. Working through quests that I actually had the skills for, from like just following along a guide on Rune HQ. It was still fun. Huzzah! We have a wall. One wall to go. was it? Not Draenor Manor. Draenor Manor was a pain in the ass. Like back in the day, oh my god, it was annoying. It was I think it was Melzar's Maze. Like that was rough. Like that absolutely was a very, very rough dungeon. Or not dungeon, but a quest. It's probably not too bad now. I don't think I've done it. Maybe I did. Or was it the Shield of Erev? Can't remember. Free screen. Yeah, that was one of them that I actually, like, I didn't quite get done back in the day. Shadow of the Storm, because I'm pretty sure, I think that was the one where, like, you go down into a cavern and you have to fight, like, a level 70-something ghost, but you have to, like, you have to have something lit, like a candle or a torch or something to be able to see. And I was probably 2 hits from death. And I warped out because I made sure to have enough runes to warp me back to town, and then I never went back down and attempted it again. Got a lot of catching up to do. Hell yeah! I cannot freaking believe that. Cheap bastard. Oh, we don't have any bricks. We don't have any planks. Oh, what are we gonna do? There's a quarry over there. Alright, I'll just go and mine it myself then. Meanwhile, he's sitting on a mountain of bricks. Absolute scumbag. All right. Guess I do have to make the doors. Well, at least I don't have to worry about going and mining any more freaking bricks for a while. I was able to buy those. Thanks to somebody cluing me in that they actually have stuff for sale. Alright, now... Rear gate first. Because it kind of uses the same exact tech that they were able to build the mining rework off of. Like, every now and then one of them starts, they bubble and glow. So, this way... Maybe a bit much. Because you'll get the same, like, you'll still get the same items, but if you do it, like, properly, then you'll get more items more quickly and better experience. Same amount of experience all the time, but you get your items quicker. I was excited because I thought I was going to be done. Not so. Skipped one too many meetings. Looks like a skeleton. I mean, they really could have made this part go a little bit quicker. Honestly. Because this is very, very slow. Sweet. That's much nicer. You know, the funny part is that I'm really getting the vibe that like this is essentially the same thing as the garrisons from WoW back in WoD. Except you build it yourself. There, now that should be the last one. Fingers crossed. All right. All this wall building is giving me brain rot. Like, oh. I just want it to be over. Almost. Oh, it's done. The walls are complete. It's glorious, a shining bulwark against the looming shadow. Sure will suffer the same fate as many fortifications that have occupied the same space. And I'm sure that active volcano in the distance is nothing to worry about. I like it. It's got character. Our enemies are relentless, the darkness ever encroaching. We'll have to be ready. We'll build up our defenses, get stronger. Spoken like a true... Wait, what should we call you? Ah yes, the matter of your title. Oh, am I a noble now? Did the king declare this a new duchy? That's what he said. I'm sure the appropriate letters and such will arrive in due course, but we needn't stand on ceremony. How would you like to be addressed? Ducks. Very well, Your Grace. I'll make it known that you wish to be addressed as ducks. The wilderness is a no man's land. The title is yours as long as you can hold it. Right. I might make a suggestion, Your Grace. In the ancient times before it was wilderness, this land was known as 4 and 3. An auspicious name for a reclamation such as this, if I may be so bold. The Duchy of 4 and 3, the Kingdom of Mistlane, which would make this 4 and 3. Woohoo! Nice. It only took forever. All right, that's out of the way. What kind of ottomans do we got? Forwarded for a key. Note paper. Ooh. Sure, I'll take that. And feathers. So let's see, what else do I need? That works. Another 50k summoning. Every step closer to a yak is a step towards a yak. Sweet. The command center will access all your global operations. So it looks like I gotta do this one over here first. Oh! Alright, so who do I talk to? Stone wall segment. Okay, so I just need a few of these. Town Hall. I need 10 oak frames. That should be enough. Really does take a while to make those. Well, by that smell, I can tell the cat must have just got lost. Sensational. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Favorite part is how she was just sitting by a litter box licking her chops. Not mine. I spit it in her face. Then she just looks at me like I'm the one with the problem. I'm like, no, you stink. Ugh. All right. Okay.